Seriously, where is it?
The bathroom is downstairs.
It is downstairs.
It's downstairs, yeah.
And it's good for both?
Yes, there's both.
Okay, great.
Bye, buddy.
Did he mean both pee and poop?
Hey everyone, welcome to The Other Show. We're talking about episode 8 today, and we are joined by Drew and Elena as always, and Josh Segarra, who plays Lance.
What's up,
Wow.
Hi.
Hello.
What about us?
Hi, hello.
I don't know if I was allowed to stand up in the.
I was so stressed to high five on camera.
Oh, sick ride, baby.
I got it for Chase. I think he's really gonna like it, you know, because of wheels.
Hi, Lance.
Now, you guys knew each other.
We've known each other for like a decade,
That is
Not
crazy.
super close, but man, we've been buddies ever since, man.
Just from the theater world, right? Because you do
exactly
Broadway
it.
too.
Because we do the theater, Josh and I know each other.
Our show has so many Broadway people.
Yeah, like really trained people,
Drew.
and then Drew.
Of course.
And then Drew.
I've never seen a stage.
He's never seen a Broadway show. You never gone to
Don't
an
like
audience member yet.
plays. I hate them.
You saw Angels in America Part 1.
Yes.
Did you see the second part?
I still haven't
He
seen
came
it.
to set and was like, I'm gonna go see the second part. We were like,
Still hasn't seen it as if it's running and it's a possibility he might.
What are you doing here?
Oh, sex?
Hell yeah, okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Here's a weird thing we just remembered, is that you auditioned for like 1,000 different roles, didn't you?
I did.
Sorry.
No way, that was
Not to
awesome.
blow up your-
Those are days that actors remember. You kidding me? Now that it worked out this way,
Yeah?
I remember that day for sure. I read 3 different parts.
Yeah,
I
do you
kept going
remember?
out. It was the flight attendant, then it was the roommate, and that was hilarious because now I know what happens, and that's super fun. And I
Yeah,
imagine
yeah,
that all
yeah.
the time, and that would have been very fun, buddy. and then they said, "Hey man, you want to come play with this one?" I said, "Heck yeah, I love this guy," and it was awesome, man.
We basically had to like make it fit you better. And so we like spent a little time with you, started hearing the words you said, like, oh hell yeah. And that became like a part, your voice kind of like became part of the character, which
I don't
was,
know why
we
you're
didn't really
lying
do.
on camera, Sarah, because we all know that Lance is your spirit animal. Lance has lived inside of you for years.
Once I found it, it really came
I
to
remember
life.
going up to you on set one night and saying, can you say, oh hell yeah here? And you said, oh hell yeah.
No, give me that. Give it. Absolutely not. You're not drinking alcohol tonight. You're 14. Plus, you're contractually obligated to drink Voss.
What did you do for your birthdays when you were little?
So in Orlando, where I grew up, for many years, we went to this resort. So I remember it's either my 13th or 14th. And I remember men, just beautiful men in Speedos. And I remember in this pool being like, this is the best. An arcade, they had WrestleFest, the video game, they had an indoor pool, outdoor pool, but men. So we go to the top of the slide, and I meet 2 men, gorgeous men. And I say, guys, what's going on here, man? And it's the first time I learned what Pride was.
Oh.
Pride is the weekend of June, and they were holding Pride at that resort.
oh.
And I was also having my birthday.
So for your 13th birthday, you went to Pride.
Pride at a pool with a slide, an arcade.
That's great.
And I made some of the best friends.
Wow.
You know?
We grew up differently.
Hey, did he puke on my back at all?
Barely. Well, a lot. He puked a lot.
Yeah, I could feel it.
This was the episode where these 2 characters reconnect, Brooke and Lance. And we really, when we were writing it, we were just kind of like, what are, well, almost like leaning into the rom-comness of it a little bit, of like,
Yeah.
where are these, like, what are these iconic places we can put them? And one of them was on the bridge, on the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah.
And so we had to like shut down a small part of the bridge and like redirect tourists who were very eager to see who was shooting and then didn't really care, to be perfectly honest.
They liked Case, though. Case got stopped.
Case got
Maybe
stopped.
Case
That's
would
right.
get stopped sometimes.
A couple times, like filming, people would come up to me and be like, "Who's filming over there?" And I'd kind of be like,
Me.
"Me." It's me.
To take it down, you sort of think like, oh, I want to be on a TV show, and then you're closing off parts of the Brooklyn Bridge. You're there waiting for the sun to go down, and you're like, whoa, it was crazy.
That was such a special, like, watching those characters have separated from each other. You watched him help your little brother, and that is like I think something a lot of us can relate to with like past relationships is they become a part of your family.
Of course.
Yeah, well, it's like I think that she thought that her life was going to be this big thing, and then she, you know, is faced with this person who is a part of it, and she's like, I don't need this, and then realizes how important those like simple things are in that kind of a connection.
Yeah. And not to be too dramatic because this is a comedy thing, but we did talk about, because we both have a parent who died, and we talked about relating to having an ex that knew our parent and then being like, we're breaking up with them, but you still feel a connection because you're like, they knew me when I was then, or they knew them.
And they were there
so
with me
like
while that was
homeness.
happening.
Yeah.
So we kind of like that about your character in the season, that you're introduced as sort of like a dummy or introduced as a comic relief or as like this guy, but kind of humanizing him throughout and seeing that he is like a solid person. He is like a rock and he is like, feels like
Home to
home
her.
a
Yeah, and
little
it's
bit.
even like on the bridge, he says something about his mom's friend's Connie, and like, you know,
Yeah,
you
you
that,
know there's a
those kinds of
shorthand.
easy connections.
that you know who Connie is, and
Yeah, in the middle of laughter, you see two people connect, you know,
Yeah.
taking care of their younger brother, you know,
Totally.
like, you know, it's very easy to kind of stay on the surface of stuff, but when you get down to it, that's why this thing is cool. That's why I'm happy to be here.
that's nice.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm a winner.